Yes, yes, yes. It's Raphael Dawkins with the Combat Radio. And today we're looking at UFC 251, 251. And the main card featuring Kamaru Usman versus Jorge Masvidal. Okay, I need the music a little bit louder. Sure, why not? Okay, so we're going to take a look at this card. Let me adjust my settings. Okay. So, where do we begin? Okay, well, let me begin by sharing my screen. There we go. And let's head over to Twitter. Okay. Let's sharpen this up a little bit. Let's get the screen right for the Combat Radio crew. You deserve it. Boom, boom, boom. Damn, I've overcooked it. Overcooked the Duke Goose. Let's take this down a couple notches. Let's look over here, see how we're looking. Okay, that was good. So, UFC 52-51, main combatants being Kamaru Usman, the welterweight champ on the left, and the Cuban-American Jorge Masvidal was fighting way back when in Kimbo Slice's backyard. Okay, let's bring that down. There's been a lot of talk. There's been a lot of talk about Masvidal coming in at late notice. Or is it 6 days notice, 7 days notice? Far from ideal. But Masvidal was scheduled to fight Usman. Well, not scheduled, but they were talking about that fight from earlier on in the year. And it was supposed to be Masvidal in the first place. But then Masvidal wanted more money than Dana White was prepared to shell out. And they went with Gilbert. They went with Gilbert instead, the Brazilian. Gilbert Burns, that's right. Almost forgot his surname. A Brazilian with the English name. Or is that a Scottish name? Is Burns Scottish? European name. The Brazilian guy with the European name. But then he dropped out due to coronavirus issues with a couple of his trainers and him himself. So then in comes Jorge Masvidal. He's been getting a lot of press. He's been getting a lot of press since he beat Nate Diaz to earn the Bad Mother belt from the UFC. They made it up. They felt they needed to crown a Bad Mother. And that man emerged to be Jorge Masvidal. Very good with the hands and very competent on the ground is Masvidal, veteran in the game. And then in comparison, you have the relative newcomer in Usman. Not to say he's new on the MMA scene, but only a couple of years in the UFC. And he arose to prominence by beating Tyrone Woodley. But anyway, let's hear what Usman had to say. Okay, come in, Usman.
You see all the things they're posting, everyone's posting. There's already a built-in excuse here. You know, you start seeing all the headlines, and you see all the things they're posting, everyone's posting. You know, even the ESPN MMA's posting it. Everyone, it's like, you know, Jordan Masvidal steps in on 6 days' notice, and you know, and it's all, oh yeah, Masvidal stepping in, Masvidal's doing this. They're trying to still keep this guy up as if he has one guy that he's been training for the whole entire time, which is me. Well, I just did a full training camp for another guy. And I'm the one risking everything. This is a win-win for him. I'm risking everything. And the story right now, the storyline is, Masvidal stepping in 7 days notice to take on the champ. And I'm the one risking everything here. Mm-hmm. I had to say yes as well. But no, it's Masvidal stepping in and doing all this. So if he goes out and after he gets beat up, then it's a built-in excuse. Oh, well, you took the fight in 7 days notice anyways, you know. And so, yeah, that makes me a little uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, you know, it's the story of my career. You know, so I have to go out there and do my job. You know, as my friend says, at the end of the day, people are going to remember who won and who lost.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so that was Kamaru Usman, the sitting champion, going up against Jorge Masvidal. Okay, this fight has got me pumped up. This fight has got me pumped up. You know, the UFC, it's kind of like a soda. It's kind of like a soda when you pour a soda into a glass, into a cup, and leave it to stand. You know, the fizz has gone down significantly over the years for mine. But of course, they do have the occasional hot card, but less and less frequently. So I haven't really been paying too much attention unless it was to particular fights rather than whole cards. And I was looking at this as a particular fight, but then to my surprise, I found out that, dang, you know, it's you need to be looking at the whole card. The whole card ain't half bad. So I take a look at the card, and to my surprise, it ain't half bad. Main event, Kamaru Usman versus Jorge Masvidal, the welterweight. And then we have the featherweight. I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't even know this fight was on the card until I heard that it was off the card. Max Holloway, the previous featherweight champion, lost to Alexander Volkanovski. Yeah, obviously he came from somewhere in the Eastern Bloc originally, but despite the name, he's actually Australian. Or is he a New Zealander? I think he's an Australian. Could be a New Zealander. Somewhere down under in the Southern Hemisphere. I'm spitting this straight from the dome, kids. Straight from the dome. I ain't got no time to go into anything too in-depth. Just going from memory. So Max Holloway was the champion, was the reigning featherweight champion, got beat by Alexander Volkanovski. And I guess this is clearly, or was supposed to be, the rematch, redemption match for Max Holloway. Unfortunately, Max Holloway had problems making the weight and had to drop out. The UFC now, their money to their guys, not just on the day of the making of the weight, but previously, their money to them throughout the week. Was a health safety precaution, and they found that Max Holloway wasn't meeting the numbers, and they knew ahead of time that he'd be struggling to make the weight, so they called it off, or he called it off, or his team called it off, but he got called off. That fight is no longer on the cards. Okay, so we go down to bantamweight, and more surprises for me. Jose Aldo, ex-bantamweight champ. I'm sure many of you will remember him getting knocked out by Conor McGregor. You remember that one punch KO? Within, 14 seconds. Highly embarrassing for the highly decorated and long time reigning bantamweight champ. Actually, was it a bantamweight? Yeah, Jorge Masvidal. Okay, he's up against Peter Yan. Sounds like an Oriental name, but he don't look Oriental. Okay, so Peter Yan at 14 wins, only one loss against the veteran Jose Aldo. Okay. And that's definitely one to look forward to. And another one to look forward to, Rose. Thug Rose. Namajunas, previous strawweight champ. She beat Alien Head. She beat Alien Head. You know who Alien Head is. To get the strawweight championship. And but was relieved of it, unfortunately relieved of it by JéssicaAndrade, the rather, I don't know. Some people say she looks mannish. So it's the mannish JéssicaAndrade versus the Rose, Thug Rose Namajunas. A soft spot for Thug Rose because she looks so feminine. She looks so feminine. Can you see it better? Not particularly. She looks so slight in comparison to the likes of your JéssicaAndrade, who look who kind of demonstrate certain male characteristics, or certain characteristics more associated with the male than the female. You know, those chunky traps, that long lanterned jaw, in comparison to the slight and slender Thug Rose. So yeah, JéssicaAndrade's already beat Thug Rose. I think she picked her up and dropped her on her head. It was very highly upsetting for the Rafi. Highly upsetting for the Rafi. I think I've done a video on that. Matter of fact, I know. I remember it to this day. Poor Rafi was distraught. Okay, and then we have a woman's flyweight bout with the lovely, picturesque Paige Van Zandt. I think she won some kind of female version of whatever the UFC's program used to be called. Whatever it was, what was that thing called again? Fight House or whatever it was. It wasn't that. Against Amanda Ribas. I can't say I've seen Amanda Ribas. I haven't been paying attention, but she's 9-1, so that's pretty good. Paige Van Zandt, she's almost like a veteran now. She's been around for a few years. I think over there in America, she was dancing with the stars over there, you know, little sweetheart. Is she rough enough? Is she rough enough? That's the question. Okay, so what else did I want to show you? That's the rundown. On the main card. Yes. Looks very tempting indeed. Very tempting indeed. I think the Rafi might be watching that. Might even cover a couple of the fights. Aldo's worth covering. Certainly Thug Rose worth covering. Paige Van Zandt. Yeah. Not bad at all. Very nice looking card. So it's kind of surprising. Unexpected gift is UFC 251. And what is my prediction? As a matter of fact, I want to share a little bit more. Actually, I'll save that one. What's this? What the hell? OMG. What the hell did I just see? Damn. Stop. What am I seeing here? Where did this pop up from? I have to do a slow-mo analysis of this thing, this shizzle. I start from the beginning. Here we go. No, one more time. Here we go. Okay, looking good so far. Where did she go wrong? Oh, shizzle. Is it the straight foot, the straight legs? I don't look good. You're trying to bounce. I don't know. You got no bouncing straight. No. That's you're doomed. You're doomed. You are absolutely doomed with the straight legs. This is one occasion where you could actually use bent legs. Straight legs. No, that's no. Dang, what happens now? I actually seen one of these years ago where the girl, as she bounced, the guy did it first. Same thing, jumping off a roof, and as she bounced, you just saw her legs snap. That's a very peculiar. it didn't look good. It was highly unfortunate. oh no, this don't look good. No, the straight legs. She could have actually used Coogan's bent legs there. Oh no, and then the slide. Oh no. Oh, almost a wardrobe malfunction. Oh no. Jeez Louise. Oh dear, somebody leave her there. Let's just leave it there. What we got here? Oh, over in America. I'm sure you can use your ingenuity. Right. Jeez Louise. Okay, so I think we've geez, she's still there. Good Lord. I can't show this, saving this one for the next video. Okay. And so yeah, I think we've covered it nicely. There's Leon Edwards. There's talking to Darren Till, the Liverpudlian lad. Okay, so Leon Edwards, he missed out, but he's top five talent in the welterweight. So he's one we'll be looking for. Okay, so I think we've just about covered it. Jeez Louise. So I think we just about wrapped that up. Stop sharing. Oh yeah, we've already seen this. Okay, so that's Jorge's handiwork. Boom, boom. So we've covered it. Did that in 20 minutes. Might edit that down a little bit, shave it down to 15. So that is, who do I think is going to win? You need a breakdown. Damn it. Okay, let's go back into, let me go back into the card and see what's going on. Okay, so Kamaru Usman versus Jorge Masvidal. Damn, anything could happen. Anything could happen. Masvidal could take him out. Masvidal better on the feet. Usman better on the ground. That's really close to a 50-50 fight. It really is close to a 50-50 fight. It'd be difficult for me to give either man 51%. Kamaru Usman, though, is the favorite. So I say put your money on Jorge Masvidal just because it's a 50-50 fight to me. And they got Kamaru Usman as the favorite to me. Whoever the favorite is, put your money on the other guy. It's just that close. Put your money on Jorge Masvidal because to me it's a 50-50 fight. Okay.